Next up is Section 5, Sailing Anew. This is going to get us 3 conch shells and a single quartz. It is a archer saber node, so it doesn't matter who we bring. I'm going to bring Charlotte along since she's not been in the squad for a little bit. And beyond that, let's just have a guild fight again. It's not going to hurt, after all. We've already made more progress today than we did yesterday, by the way. Which is kind of hysterical, because we've been going for less time. The Pro Launcher League wasn't long, though, so... Good, everything looks intact. Hey, you're back! Thanks for the warm welcome. I take it everything's been smooth sailing here, no pun intended. Yeah, everything's fine. Most eventful thing that happened here was getting sick and tired of rations. In fact, we got so tired of it that we ended up raiding the food market director only. No, those are some damn fine eats. Real what? I had my heart set on that food. They're half the reason I wanted to come back here. Sorry, boss, but it's the price you had to pay to keep everyone's spirits high. Gosh, that was too blunt. Having all that juicy bacon gone forever. I'm checking the ship's condition now. It's still holding together, but just barely. The damage to the hull plating is especially bad. There's no way we can dive in this state. The best we can hope for is to sail on the surface. I see, then it sounds like towing is the only way to go after all. I hate to say it, but yeah, it is. Very well then, Bartholomew. Go ahead and get ready to tow us if you'd be so kind. In the meantime, Master, I'd like you and Miss Kyla to get some much-needed rest. Okay, you know, if we're gonna be resting together, though, it's not gonna be too restful of a sleep, but, come on, Mash. Holmes' orders. Let's go get some rest. I'll go do the same. No, Gordoff, you are not be joining us. I say, Captain, I don't suppose you have any more Marines who specialize in foot massages. I do. Why does Nemo have... I kind of don't want to know. I can't create any extra Marines right now. I just don't have the strength. Okay, Muniere. You are... Muniere is also a character that has been gradually getting fleshed out. Wasn't... I kind of feel like he was first really introduced... Wasn't he back in Agartha? Technically? He's the one that sent us Dion and Astolfo, I want to say. Was that when he was first introduced, or was he one of those, miscellaneous people who talked about altering the records? I see. Well, that's too bad. Oh, my poor aching tootsies. Alright, I'm gonna go analyze the nanomachines. Come on, give me a hand, Holmes. Of course. Bartholomew, how long will it take to rig up both ships for towing? If I start right now and hurry, I'd say about 2 hours. Meaning we would set sail before twilight. That's certainly cutting it close. I suppose we could wait another day if we had to, but no, the sooner we leave, the better. We can't be too cautious, given that we're up against Odysseus. Sure, you might be pretty smart, Holmes, but there's still a big difference between a detective and a general. Duly noted. At any rate, the situation is as disadvantageous as it is, so if nothing else, we must be sure to avoid doing anything that might result in giving the enemy an extra chance to finish off for good. Makes sense to me. Okay then, let's set sail in 2 hours. Fo-fo! I think Flo's feeling cross about all the director's bacon having been eaten. He does enjoy bacon. Anyway, I'm so glad you're all right, Master. Servants may be able to sense whether or not their master's okay. But that still doesn't compare to being there right next to him. Honestly, I was going out of my mind with worry, not knowing what had happened to you. I was scared too, Mashu. I was scared too. I'm so relieved you weren't hurt. I know we're in the middle of an operation right now, but I just can't seem to settle my mind. I think that's because even now that we've eliminated Lostbelts, we still don't know what the best solution for us is. This has been an incredibly difficult journey, for so many reasons. And I just can't take it all in stride like Holmes can. And despite that, as selfish as it is, I also can't help but want to hold on to the people I'm close to. None of us are going anywhere. None of us. I'm totally not raising any death flags or anything, but nobody is going anywhere, Mashu. No death flags are being raised here. Oh. I promise! It's totally not death flags or anything. Okay, thank you, Master. Huh? Did you hear something strange just now? Sounds like a gunshot. Commander Carter, did you hear anything unusual? Oh, that was me. I just banged my wooden sword up against the wall. Sorry about that. I see, that would explain it. I'm afraid the halls aren't very wide, so you should please try not to swing your sword around in here too much. I would appreciate it. Yeah, of course. I'll be careful. Sorry again. Last thing I wanted was to bother you. It's okay. It's no big deal. You're just cutting into our time. Right, I guess not. Hey, how about orders? You got anything you want me to do? Not at the moment. Gotcha. Sorry again for bothering you. I know it's important that you guys rest up while you can. Go on, you guys take it nice and easy. I'll go and keep an eye on things. Looked like something was bothering him. Wonder what's going on. He's just a little bit of a dour servant. And he's right, it's important that we can rest up while we can. So how about I brew some tea and we have a nice relaxing sit down, senpai? Sit down, lay down. I'd honestly prefer to lay down than sit down. Oh, hey, Mandricardo. What's up? You are more than welcome to hang out here, but you might find it pretty boring. There's not really much for you two. Please, if there's anything I can do to help, anything at all, I'd be really happy to. Thanks. I appreciate the offer, but there really isn't anything to do except carry some heavy things. No problem, I'm on it. Mandricardo is so eager to help. He's like a puppy. Eager for affection. Kind of a weird servant, isn't he? But hey, I'm not going to say no to another set of hands. Besides, it's best we delegate when you can. There you are, right on time.
Just so you know, Sol, in the grown-up world, anything less than 5 minutes early is considered late. That aside, are you sure this is going to work? I took a quick peek at the engine room earlier, and it still looks to be flooded with all manner of detritus.
We can't use any of the main engines right now, but we should be able to scrape by on auxiliary power. After that, it comes down to how strong the ship that'll be towing us is. Personally, I'm hoping we'll be able to glide with all the elegance of a manta ray.
I kind of doubt that, for some reason.
Don't you worry, Captain Nemo. I didn't name this ship the Royal Fortune for nothing.
Set sail!
I heard that when Blackbeard had the Holy Grail, he was able to use his noble advantage to not only recreate his ship, but his entire crew as well. Whereas the best I can do right now is order around a silent assistant. Anyway, this just leaves Artemis. Given the time of day and favorable wind, we should just skip past her.
Good, we're moving. Full speed ahead.
Okay, I guess Orion's not joining us. Are you sure we'll be alright? Because I'm hearing... the sound I'm hearing is not encouraging in the slightest.
We'll be fine. The board is a good ship. I know it can handle the strain.
Alright, we're moving.
Just barely, though. Any rough maneuvering, this whole thing will fall apart, and of course, diving's out of the question. As long as it moves somewhere, it's still a ship. I'm going to shift the ballast this ship slants to one side of it. Excuse me. It might feel a bit unstable. You'll just bear with it for a while.
Oh, it's my herbal tea.
Why are you even drinking tea right now, especially when it's still hot?
I forget much now. I was counting on it to help me relax. Lest you forget, as a commander, I need to be ready to issue cool-headed orders at a moment's notice.
Huh. If you're feeling well enough to mount such a vigorous argument on the merits of herbal tea, Gordolf, then I can rest assured knowing the border is in good hands. Now then, Mr. Soul, Miss Scarlet, Mandricardo, I would like the three of you to move to the Bartholomew ship as to ensure the safe passage. Under the circumstances, having to come to an unexpected halt could be very dangerous indeed.
Understood, Holmes. Come on, Master, let's go.
Ready when you are, Mashu.
Right. Well, please be careful when climbing out the hatch. But if you do slip, don't worry. I'll be right there to catch you. Excuse me, I was just wondering, what is it I should be doing?
Alright, you're such a wallflower. I'd nearly forgotten we'd added another servant to our ranks. The technical and administrative advisors, big thieves, and captain should have the border's defenses covered. So feel free to entertain yourself however you like.
I'm afraid that doesn't really answer my question.
Come with us if you want to live.
Right, of course. I'd be honored to accompany you.
Miss Corday seems to have taken a great liking to our Mr. Soul. Of course, most servants we've met have been quite willing to help him given the existential threat humanity faces.
As there aren't issues here, that seems like a good thing to me.
And indeed it is.
Holmes, why are you dropping sus lines, man?
Look, I'm so glad to have you aboard my Royal Fortune. How's it looking out here?
Not bad, but not great either.
It doesn't seem like Artemis has noticed us, but I am sensing some demonic beasts up ahead. And unfortunately, we can't go around them since its time is of the essence right now, so we'll just blast them the moment they board the deck. Alright, all hands to battle stations. I'd join you, but I've got my hands full steering the ship. Roger that, we'll take care of it. From here on, we're racing against the clock. I'd suggest we pray to the gods for help, but I guess this is the worst possible place to do that, Well, good luck. Alright, don't worry, Master. I'm more pumped now than I have been in a long time. Doesn't matter if I stand on or not, I've just got to keep helping Master out. Just point me at the beast you want dead and I'll finish him off in no time. You're really pumped. I've got to do my best to make sure I don't fall behind. Right, I'll be sure to kill someone, yeah. Why, she's still thinking about murdering people. Yeah, you're a little bit too pumped there, Charlotte. Just a little too pumped there, girl. Alright, alright. Another node we fight, another node we fight. I owe the Cheerio, another node we fight. Oh wow, these are easy foes. Easy foes, easy. Wait, I just saw the names of this. Charybdis. Why are we crossing over with Tensura? Why are we crossing over with Tensura? I'm not ready. Delicious. Yes. Laugh in your laugh, Gil. Laugh with your great laugh. It's a two-waver, so... I kind of want to just MP here, but I know that'd be a waste, so doot. I also forgot to reset FGO to get the our audio synced up again. My bad. I'll have to do that after this next section. Target that one first. Aw, Charlotte, you could have gotten the kill there. The AQ. Charlotte, come on. Charlotte, you can do it. I believe in you. Come on, Charlotte, you can get the kill this time. There you go, Charlotte. Good job. Alright, and Gil, just end this, Gil, I think. And let's just give everybody 200%. You get a 200%, you get a 200%, everybody gets 200% max. And, doot. Doot.
私は世界を動かせずけれど世界は私を鈍らせるラ・レーブ・アンソレイエ
Poor Charlotte.
裁きの時も世界の策は我が大陸
There you go, Gil. Good job.
慢心せずして何が王か
Alright. Story! You got them? Great. All we have to do now is pray that the Artemis doesn't come after us. Here we go, full speed ahead. I'm gonna sail this ship so fast you'll think it's running on rocket fuel. Aye, aye, Captain. Now that's what I like to hear, Master. Still don't like you for calling me. Let's see, hey, you might be pretty familiar with this next island's name, Master. What's it called? Heracles Island. Hey, Herc the Zerk! That'd be nice to actually have Herc here. It would be nice. He's no Kratos, but... makes sense when you think about it, since Heracles did end up ascending to godhood at the end. It's no surprise he might have had an island named after him. Huh? Heracles Island? Yeah, that's right. Talking about Crypters always makes me nervous. I remember now. I actually started out on Heracles Island when I was first summoned here. I was away in Hestia Island because I had Bartholomew taking me there. Why did you do that? Oh, I went to fetch Jason some medicinal herbs for his hangover. Oops. Jason! Okay, so Jason is here. Maybe he's not on the god side. So much has happened that I completely forgot about him. Oh gosh, he's going to be so angry with me. I don't think Jason can really get angry, though, is the thing. Jason doesn't seem the type to get angry. Heracles Island. Another battle node. A rider and a caster. Rider and a berserker. We'll bring Corday. And we're gonna switch over to the OG melt. We'll leave the board on its camouflage mode just like we did before. We're also going to keep transmissions to an absolute minimum to make it harder for the ESS to find us. Got it. Roger, roger. I'm sorry about this, but even with the circumstances as they are, we'll be absolutely continue to keep watch and let you know immediately in the event of an emergency. So Bartholomew's gonna stay behind and hold down the fort, huh? Is there an issue with that? It means Corday and I are gonna be taking point on talking to the Silence Villagers, doesn't it? No, are they kidding? There's no way I can handle that. Just thinking about it's freaking me out. Maybe I could just let Corday deal with all that, but then that'd be pretty pathetic, wouldn't it? Nah, it's fine. Let's keep moving. First things first, we ought to head for the village and start asking around for the temple. Once we know where it is, we can head there and get Nemo some more nano machines. I hate to leave my ship behind, but I guess there isn't any other way. And you are feeling? I'm fine. I've recovered enough that I can walk on my own again. I've served in the army before, so I'm used to forced marches too. Great, alright, then let's get going. Sounds good. Thank you for leading the way, man, Ricardo. Oh man, now there's more pressure than ever. You look a little worried there, man. Me? Nah, I'm fine. There's something strange about the ground that feels oddly rugged in places. That'll be the metal from the fallen gods we see everywhere. There's a bunch buried here. We might find something good if we dug them up, but it'd take long enough that we'd better off leaving well enough alone. I can sense them like beasts nearby. And they're being weirdly aggressive. Are they hunting us? No, it's not that. It feels like they're already fighting something. Could be some Atlantis border guards. Want to try scoping things out from a distance? Let's do it. Stealth mode. You gotta hang on to me, Nemo. I'm gonna pick up the pace for a bit. I can't usually stand being treated like a child, but we have no choice. I'll endure. Let's go. That's it. Cut off their escape. Well, let's just keep hunting. You guys not from this island? No, we're not. Hi, guys. Good to see you again. Corday, is that you? Where have you been all this time? Jason's been missing you something fierce. Good one. As if Jason would ever miss anybody. Yeah, that's fair. Anyway, now that you guys are here, would you mind helping us out with our hunt? Sure, why not? Got it, okay. Guess I better go lend a helping hand. So just some basic demonic beasties. No, nothing major, I'm sure. Lamias and boars, I'm thinking. Oh, wyverns. Not what I was expecting. Definitely expecting the boars. Okay, what is Charlotte's defensive value there? Hold up. She just took straight up 0 damage there. Good gracious, Charlotte, you're a freaking
切り
tank.
消さむトラン
罠だ。
プ楽しみましょ
Okay, so there is boars. I knew there would
う
be.
了解やればいいでしょえいやった
So she doesn't feel the damage, but she can first take it. Dude.
ええええ了解ですえいやったえいやった楽しみましょ
Good crit there, Melt. Okay, so she's not a super tank, but she does have some tanky.
うやればいいんでしょ
よし
切り消さむわト
罠だ。
ランプ楽しみまし
This is easy enough.
こういうのどうだ。
Cute.
ょ貫いてあ
Cute.
つまんない連中だな。他にやることないの？
げるぶち抜いてあげる
And just Melt's shame.
身も心も生きていた痕跡さえも溶かして行くわよ行くわよ行くわよ行くわよガラスがピーメルトアウトええ勝利ですマスターキャッホーイ
I'm gonna have to go take a break here shortly. Alright. No sweat. I'm just glad I could help. Man, you guys don't fight like anyone else I've ever seen. Yeah, I guess not. Well, hey, whatever gets the job done, the important thing is we've got food now. Besides, it's good to get out and hunt like this every now and then. Helps break the monotony of day-to-day life. I don't know. I think I prefer the ease life over working too hard like that kid. What are you, nuts? Who wouldn't want the glory of being chosen by Olympus? Oh yeah, I guess. Chosen by Olympus? What do you mean by that? Oh, that? That's when a number of youngsters compete to see which of them will be chosen as soldiers sworn to defend Olympus. Oh, I see. Master. And Phyllis' son has been working his rear off saying he's going to be the one chosen this time. I still don't know. I mean, it doesn't becoming a soldier basically mean signing up for to be a disposable pawn. He says that's okay with him. After all, being an Olympian guard is really the only way outcasts like us will ever get to serve the gods. I guess that's true. There's just no way we old-timers would make the cut, though. I'm sorry, old-timers. If you don't mind my asking, could you tell us how old you are? We're both coming up on 500 years old, though! I'm still only hoping to be granted... He looked quite good for his age. 500? That's the three current... The Kilinomer at work. Those things can give servants enough magic knowledge to use their noble phantasms. So letting normal people live for 500 years is nothing. Alright, you better get back to the village. You'll come with us, right, Corday? Jason's still waiting there for you, though I have to say, I don't get him at all. You'd never know he's got a pretty little number like you lovingly taking care of him from the way he scowls all the time. Oh, okay, so they're like that. That's because we don't actually care for each other at all. Not even a little. Not even a little. He's going to be scowling more than ever when he sees me. Just you wait and see. So make sure you don't get the wrong idea about us, Decord. Decord? I don't know what that means, but Decord. Whew. Okay, then let's get going to the village, shall we? Off we go. I can see you miss Jason just as much as he misses you. Nothing could be further from the truth. Okay. Still continuing sailing anew. You'll form your party immediately before the battle begins. It looked like there was at least a saber. The night sky awaits. Jason! I can't deal with this crap anymore. Another mug of beer, huh? Okay, here you go. Though I gotta say, servant or not, don't you think you've had enough by now? I'm fine. Everything's fine. Servants can still get drunk and we don't have to worry about addiction. It's all good news, really.
Well, I'm not gonna complain about you racking up a big tab, though I will come collecting one of these days, you hear? I know. Don't worry, if the worst comes to worst, I can always sell my sword. Yeah, sure, don't you kinda need that? I mean, you are technically a saber, aren't right? Yeah, I am. But you know, at this point, it doesn't even matter what class I am. I'm just gonna spend my gosh darn phone time drinking the nights away, counting the moments until I vanish. Assuming the world doesn't end first, of course. Because when that happens, me, you, and everyone else here are all gonna vanish without a trace. So this is what it looks like when somebody truly doesn't give a shit anymore, huh? Well, either way, there's not a whole lot left that I can do about any of this at that point. Hey, barkeep, where's that nag Corday got off to? It feels like it's been a few days or so since I last saw her. You're sure she didn't leave your sorry ass to fend for yourself? She'd never do that. She can't even bear the idea of turning her back on someone, let alone actually doing it. So even though you know that about her, you're still not shy about running her ragged, huh? You really are a piece of work, aren't you? Believe me, it's not if I ask for her help. I'd just as soon as ask she'd leave me alone. Well, anyway, Corday said she was going to look for medicinal herbs on another island about 3 days ago. Medicinal herbs? So she left the village, all on her own? Oh, I swear, didn't she ever stop to think about what could happen if she ran into some border guards? So what, you're not gonna go save her? She left 3 days ago, right? Then it's already too late. And it's all like servants leave behind a body when they die. The best I can do is probably mourn her if she never comes back. Oh, looks like you're not gonna get the chance this time. Well, so she actually managed to survive, did she? Well, wonders never cease. She probably just managed to escape by the skin of her teeth, or somehow managed to sneak up on a demonic beast without getting caught. Either that, or one of the villagers bailed her out. Well, Corday, if you took this long to get some medicinal herbs, you'd better have some real good news to show for.
Hi, Jason. Huh. Hi, Jason. I have some good news and some bad news. The bad news is I forgot all about the herbs. The good news is we have more companions now. In the meantime, I'm gonna go make a plate of demonic beast stir-fry from today's hunt. Hi, Drake. Is it okay if I use the kitchen? It is Drake! I was thinking, that kind of looked like Drake's silhouette. Did you say Drake? Drake, isn't that? It's Agartha Drake. Isn't it? I want to say that's the Agartha Drake. Well, now, it's not every day I get so many customers. Welcome to the Golden Hind. I'm the owner, Francis Drake. But then if you lot from proper human history, maybe you already know who I am. Yes, of course we do. Although, she doesn't recognize us. Sorry, I can't say I do. But you know, weirdly enough, I've got a good feeling about you, Law, for some reason. Who knows, maybe we had a good brawl together in a dream or something like that? I see. Well, even so, it's been a wonderful surprise to see you again here, Drake. And you, Jason.
No, for don't tell me you brought the Chaldeans here, Corday. I swear, this is exactly why I hate airheads. How many times did I tell you? If you're that determined to get into trouble, then go right ahead. Just keep it the hell away from me. Yet here you are bringing back people reeking of trouble like a lamb drenched in gasoline.
Well, I was just so interested in meat and soul that I couldn't help it. You're acquaintance of Jason too, right, Soul? To a degree. I guess there's something to say here as long time no see, Master?
We're not acquaintances, we're sworn enemies. Me's.
That almost sounds like you still have memories of Okeanos, Jason.
Yeah, but I do. I even remember everything it was like. I remember everything like it was yesterday. I may not have experienced it in this manifestation, but with memories of this disturbingly detailed, I don't have to. I can still see Media's face just when I'd been tricked into feeling like I was on top of the world. I swear, I'm gonna have nightmares about that.
So he still has the memories. That's actually kind of interesting to know. Well, I'm sure you have lots of catching up to do, so I'm gonna go get cooking.
You're really throwing me to the wolves like this. These people actually killed me, you know.
Yes, I do. That's why I'm sure you'll be great friends.
Oh, Charlotte.
You are a ray of optimism, yet airheadedness.
Damn, airheads really are something else, aren't they? Right. I swear, why do I keep running into all these damn airheads who literally keep blowing up my life?
I guess they really don't care for each other at all.
Oh, fine. Go on, have a seat. The food ought to be ready shortly. We can each share a little bit about what we know until it gets here. Those are my terms. Take them or piss off. So how much do you know about what's going on here? So, exposition dump, exposition dump, exposition dump. Yeah, that's more or less right. Half the servants here disappeared, and the other half made it to Olympus.
That's where we're hoping to go to Olympus.
Ha! Yep, that's the can-do attitude of a servant that's already saved the world. But unfortunately, it's just not possible. Listen, when I say those servants made it to Olympus, that's all I mean. They made it there. And they didn't have these 3 layers of defenses to worry about. There was no Odysseus commanding an army, no Artemis watching up from the heavens, and no broken Poseidon murder machine slaughtering anything that gets too close. Do you understand? Honestly, it's a damn miracle you lot are even alive right now.
It's true, but we have Francis Drake here, who probably had a very big conceptual advantage against Poseidon, so...
But isn't that what servants do, make miracles happen? I know what you're gonna say. You want my help, right? Forget it. I'm not going on another so-called hero's journey for the privilege of getting myself killed. Just because I'm a servant now doesn't mean I don't feel pain and fear. And I'm definitely not so stupid as to throw my life away on a fool's errand. I don't mind helping out.
Really, Drake?
With Drake on our side, Poseidon goes down.
That said, I don't know if I can be much help with this busted-up spirit origin.
She's basically got an incurable wound. She might look like herself, but her insides are a mess. The whole reason she's here running a bar is because she's got nothing better to do. And if it wasn't bad enough, Poseidon's cursed her to die if she ever sets out to sea.
Oh. Well, I guess Poseidon might be a little bit bitter then.
Serves her right if you ask me.
At least I can still use my Culverian cannons on land. Maybe I should give it a shot right now.
I'm sorry, forgive me, I shouldn't have said that.
Yeah, that is, quite the curse.
That's awful.
I'm sorry I can't be much help. I really am. But the fact is, I'm just not the Francis Drake you knew. I can't make the impossible possible anymore.
That's for sure. The best she can manage now is running a tavern and drinking herself silly.
Here we go, a nice plate of hors d'oeuvres. Oh, and while I didn't find any medicinal herbs, I did try soaking them in this edible wildgrass.
Oh man, they taste like cold compresses. Boy, I do love me some hors d'oeuvres.
Would you all like some too?
Thanks, Gordy.
Of course. La-da-da.
Why is she in such a good mood? She get another screw locked loose or something?
Beats me. She's pretty much always in a good mood around us.
That's so? Oh well, whatever.
You really are callous about her, aren't you?
Believe me, I could say the same for her.
Oh, some exposition on their relationship?
I'm stiffed, so ends another pointless day.
And now, what are you gonna do?
What else? Fall asleep on the 2nd floor.
Is that all you've been doing every day?
Yep, that's pretty much describes Jason's entire last month here. How can you be so cavalier about this? Weren't you the captain of the Argo? Me? Sure I was a captain. And why? A miserable excuse of a captain who got his own crewmen killed.
Oh.
Oh. Heracles.
Heracles is dead.
Yeah, that's right. He shielded me and a number of other servants from Artemis's arrow.
Damn. Herc the Zerk is dead. No!
Not Heracles! And even with the casters buffing him to Kingdoms Come, he could still only take 2... Hold on.
Herc survived an arrow. The same thing that penetrated through however many defenses we had and would have destroyed us if it weren't for conceptual BS. Herc the Zerk survived an arrow. I mean, sure, he got killed on the second one, but still. So, I'm just trying to think here. That means that the arrow, Artemis's arrow, is weaker than Excalibur, technically? Because I'm pretty sure Excalibur blasted away all of Herc's lives in the Fate route of things. I think. I never actually read the Fate route, I've only read summaries of it, so... Artemis is weaker than Excalibur. Okay.
Damn it, why did he shield us? If anyone should have survived, it was him.
Right, I remember now. You dropped right out right around when Heracles died.
Huh, took you freaking long enough to remember. I guess Medea or one of the other casters must have messed with your memories.
Media's here too, is she okay?
Don't ask me. She was alive when I bailed, and I have no idea if that's still the case.
Hey, so...
What is this? What is it, Gloomy? You got something to say to me?
Shut it, Sunshine. Oh, you're so damn bright I can't even look at you. Look, you've still got enough strength to fight back, right? Well, if you don't use it now, what the hell are you gonna do?
I'll tell you when. Right the hell now. Let's take this outside. Come on, Corday, give me a hand.
Huh? Well, you want me to fight against everyone from Chaldea?
If you side with them, I'm not gonna bother lifting a damn finger.
You can be so unreasonable sometimes. But okay. If that's what it takes to convince you, I'll be glad to help. I'm surprised that convinced you. You really are a natural born assassin.
Well, you're allowed to fight. In that case, keep it inside.
I want to see what you've all got for myself.
Isn't that bark you're supposed to say take it outside?
Forget that. I want to see a good old-fashioned ballroom brawl. Oh, that's our trick for you. Okay, Jason, let's both give it our best.
Let's both give it our best. Is this really the time for? Hey, stop. I need to get my sword.
Looks like there's no getting out of this peacefully now, Master. Yeah, can you hold on to these hors d'oeuvres for me? You got it. You're really easygoing sort, aren't you? Oh, maybe so, but that's one thing I like about him. Anyway, here goes nothing. So, Corday and Jason. Gil, I need you to go a blast in here for me, man. Oh, Gilgamesh, it's time to go blasting. So he's got a demerit. Captain of a superficial ship, he's unable to use NPs. Well, I mean, if you want to make it easy, then I guess I'll take it.
他にやることないの？精度を上げて疲れたのなら休み。俺は過労存分にあがくように。
Only thing is, he's not a brave chain for the guild, man. Oh well.
裁きの時だ。世界の策は我が大利権。けよ。罠だ。
Good hit, Gil. Bye, Jason. I love how he just ran, like literally ran. That's hilarious. Alright, Charlotte, sorry about this, girl, but... Of course she has the evasion. Is it just straight 2? Yep. Straight double. Sword of them.
足かせをくれてやる。思い上がったな。まあいだ。
トーン。えいやった。トーン。
Dude, no, dude.
Yeah.
Actually, I had an NP there with Gil. That's my bad.
罠だ。
私は世界を動かせず、けれど世界は私を鈍らせない。
Poor Waver. Poor Waver. He just got shanked. That's hilarious. Do we want to go for the overkill that is Gil's NP, or just the overkill that is Gil? Let's just go with the kill that is Gil.
足かせをくれてやる。思い上がったな。君臨するとはどういうことよ。
That was nice and simple. And that is another section complete, I do believe.
And there it's done. I lost you one now. Go on, scram.
Wait, what? You mean you're not gonna join us even though we beat you?
I never said I'd do anything of the sort.
No, I guess you did, and I've forgotten you were like that.
Go ahead and take the airhead with you if you want. Not that she's good for anything besides blowing up in your face. I gotta stop messing with that. But leave me out of it. Hey. Yes. You really want Jason to come along with you? Yeah. Media has said that he comes through when it counts, so good point. Given everything that's going on now, you probably would be better off with him in your crew. Okay, then I've got an idea. Excuse me. There's a temple up north of here with a bunch of border guards like to hang out. Go up there and get yourselves some Theos Kilonomia. Jason's a smart guy. He'll figure out what that means, but you've got some real quick. Oh no, he need to overdo it. Just enough for one servant ought to do. Here, this is the release codes for the Theos Kilonomia and a storage container to bring back what you can get. Thank you, Drake. No problem, it's the least I can do since I can't fight alongside you. What are you talking with Drake about, Master? Exposition dump! Border guards at the temple, huh? I mean, I guess that's fine, since you need to go there anyway. Right, that suggestion of hers is just what we were looking for anyway. But I still don't understand how defeating those guards will change Jason's mind. Me neither. Still, this Captain Drake we're talking about. It can't hurt to give her idea a shot. So we rest tonight, and tomorrow we fight! Got it. I'm going to, of course. That's okay with you, right, Soul? Right? Right? Yeah, I kind of figured you would be, so... Oh, really? Thank goodness, I'm so glad to hear you feel that way. I mean, you have Man Ricardo to help with combat now, so I was worried you might not need me anymore. I figured if anyone was the fifth wheel, it'd be me. But anyway, if you do need me, I'll gladly do anything and everything I can to help. I promise I won't let you down. And that is officially another section completed. Shells of Remembrance, that's what they're called. I forgot what they were called.